Alright, so a new version of the Minecraft launcher was just released, and with it came massive changes to the API, which temporarily broke all the snipers as well as a ton of other things. One of those things was the capitalization change method that I made a video on, so that sucks. But here's the big news to come out of this whole thing. While exploring the new API, a guy named Elias made a shocking discovery. He found a message that says, "and a special veteran cape for each year you've played Java Edition." This is so cool and might not make sense, so I'll explain it again. Moching is going to give every player a cape for each year that they have owned the game. For example, I created my account in 2012, so I'll get a 2012 cape, 2013 cape, 2014 cape, 2015 cape, and so on. I'm not sure exactly how the capes will work, but right now I have two theories. The first one is that each calendar year will have its own cape, which is what I just explained with the 2012 cape and 2013 cape and stuff. My other theory is that they'd be based on how old your account is. So since I created my account in February 2012, I get my 1-year veteran cape in February 2013, my 2-year in February 2014, and so on. Kind of like a birthday present for your Minecraft account every year. This may sound very similar to the first theory, but it's actually quite different. In this one, every player will get the same cape for their first year, as opposed to one corresponding to the year you started playing. Either way, accounts from 2009 will get 12 capes, which is more than even Mr. Mark Watson himself has, although I'm sure I'll have about 100 after the veteran capes come out. I had a conversation with a few members of my Discord about veteran capes about a month ago, and we didn't really think this would actually happen, but got so excited that one member, a guy named Bonfire, or 8 on Fire, actually made a bunch of capes. Instead of one cape for each year, he made one cape for each major version of the game, which I think is a cooler idea, but one cape for each year is still cool either way. I wanted to just make a quick video showing off all the capes Bonfire made, and then just, telling you about this news about capes, which is just, I think is really cool. So he made one cape for alpha, one cape for beta, and then one cape for each major full release. The first cape I have on here is the alpha cape. It's a simple design featuring a rounded grass block on a green background, signifying the simplicity of the game back then. The next one is the beta cape, showing off the pre-beta 1.7 cobblestone texture against a red background. It's a nice throwback for players who have been around that long, or just for those of us who've watched old Minecraft YouTube videos. Our first cape based on a major release is the 1.0 cape, obviously. It has an end portal frame on a purple background, similar in color to an Enderman's eyes. This design honors the main addition from 1.0, which was the end dimension. Next, we have the 1.1 cape. 1.1 was a pretty boring update, but I actually really like this cape. It takes inspiration from the fire charge texture and is a nice break from the usual Minecraft cape theme of an object on a background. Since jungles were the main 1.2 feature, the 1.2 cape is another textured cape like 1.1, but this one is an ocelot texture. It also reminds me of a pineapple, as well as the short-lived bacon cape, if any of you are aware of that. The 1.3 cape is like a mini desert temple. Those who played 1.3 will remember how huge this update was. Desert and jungle temples, villager trading, emeralds, and ender chests. 1.4's cape sports a command block design. 1.4 added a lot of major things, namely the wither boss, beacons, anvils, carrots, and potatoes, but none quite revolutionized the game in the way that command blocks did. The cape for 1.5, aka the Redstone update, is a comparator, symbolizing all the amazing changes 1.5 brought to the world of Redstone. Now we have the 1.6 cape. This cape has a hay bale texture because 1.6 was the horse update. I love this cape. It's such a calming sight. It makes me want to go sleep in a barn or something. I don't know, is that just me? 1.7, the update that changed the world, features a lighter blue cape with some flowers on it. I feel like this one would have almost been better suited for the ocean update if you remove the white flower heads. 1.8's cape is basically a close-up on a guardian, reminding us that ocean monuments were added back in 1.8. Did you know that 1.8 was called the Bountiful update? I didn't. The cape made for 1.9, the combat update, has an end crystal on the back because 1.9 was the update that made the end into an infinite dimension rather than one island. It also meant the end of fun PvP in Minecraft. 1.10 added polar bears, husks, and strays, so this cape fittingly has a stray, the least seen out of all these mobs, which in my eyes shows how insignificant of an update 1.10 was. 1.11's cape is a nice bright orange color with a llama on it. I personally love this cape. I feel like 1.12's cape could be a little bit more colorful, with it being the World of Color update and all, but it's unique compared to the other capes. I like it. 1.13's cape features a simplistic design with 2 bubbles on it, reminding us about all the drowning we did when 1.13 came out. That wasn't just me, was it? 1.14 is a nice close-up on the Ravager, similar to how 1.8 was a close-up of the Guardian. Did you know that 1.14 was released 19 months ago? Doesn't seem like that long. 1.15, the update that added bees and literally nothing else, gets a cape that looks just like a beehive. I don't think there were any other options on this one other than just a bee. 1.16, our most recent update, has one of the coolest capes. It's modeled after the gilded blackstone texture, and I think Bonfire executed this one perfectly. Okay, that's all of our capes, but before I finish up the video, I want to make sure everyone understands that these are not official Minecraft capes. These are fan-made and will not be the actual cape designs. I just think it's fun to speculate. I know it's a lot of them, and there likely won't be this many veteran capes either, at least not yet, but it's enough to get me excited about what's to come. Migration is most likely going to begin in January, but it could happen even later than that. It definitely won't happen before the end of 2020 though. I'm curious to see what route they end up taking with these capes. What do you think?